Hello everyone, it's Orkodas, M.Tech student from VIT University, and now I'll be talking about time. So first of all, what is time? There is a very common and old say about it. The time flows like river. But before we proceed further, let's see what Gottfried Leibniz have to say about it. And according to him, the time doesn't refer to any kind of container that event and objects move through, not to any entity that flows, but that it is instead part of a fundamental intellectual structure within which humans sequence and compare events. But hey, wait, he told, time doesn't contain events, right? Then what about this? When your boss scolds you, and if it does so for 5 minutes, then the event is contained by time, isn't that? Again he told that time is not an entity that flows. Well, then how come when you go for sleep on a Sunday night, it ends with Monday morning? Now, according to Sir Isaac Newton, time is a dimension that is independent of events. Like after coming to office, whether you work or not, time will pass. Now, Albert Einstein will be saying that yes, time flows like river. Why? Because the speed of river is not uniform throughout its journey. So does time. According to him, flow of time is not uniform throughout the space. Now tell me something. Are you getting more confused, more stressed as our conversation is going on? If your answer is yes, then it's good. Why? Because Stephen Hawking said disorder and entropy will increase if you walk a long time. Now coming to measurement. In order to measure anything, we need a reference frame such as 2D, 3D and finally 4D, that is space-time. Now, what is space-time? What is space and what is time? Let's have a look. If I told you that if you go along north for 5 kilometers, you will be dead for sure. Now you can avoid your death by not doing such. Well, now if I told you that after 5 or 10 minutes you are going to die, now tell me, can you save yourself now? Well, we can infer that space is for indicating location and time is to judge the sequence of events or the simultaneous events. Now the word simultaneous itself is very relative, and according to Einstein, three events are there: space-like event, light-like event and time-like event. And in no such reference frame, time-like event can ever be simultaneous. Now according to relativity, time beats slower in relatively faster reference frame. Like if you're sitting in a room while your friend is roaming around the world in a spaceship, then your clock will be beating faster than him. Now coming to the point of observer, because observer plays a very major role deciding past and future. Now according to Einstein, past is the set of events that can send light signals to the observer, whereas future is a set of events to which the observer can send light signals. Now we have something called arrow of time, and according to Stephen Hawking, three arrows are there. One, that is thermodynamic arrow, that is in which direction the disorder of matter is increasing. Second, psychological arrow, in which direction we remember the past and not the future. And finally, the cosmological arrow, in which direction the world is expanding and not quenching. Now, that is a very fascinating thing actually, time travel. Well, as far as Big Bang theory is concerned, the world is now expanding, but after some time it will start quenching. And at that time, we will die before we born. We will get older before getting younger. Well, hold. It's not that simple. Because Don Pig and Raymond Laflamme said that this expanding and quenching will not be in symmetry. Well, in the general theory of relativity, we get something called closed time-like curve, and that was the ignition for this time-traveling kind of thoughts. But sorry to say, Dmitrievich Novikov proved that this dream of traveling time will remain a dream, and grandfather paradox will never be possible. Now, the time that was before Big Bang was different. Do you want to know how it was? Well, the direct answer for Stephen Hawking is that you cannot know it because it's not possible. Now, till now, we talks about the scientific aspects. Now let's look about the religious outlook towards time. Incan, Mayan and Hinduism will be saying that time is cyclic, that is wheel of time. Christians will be saying that time is linear, whereas Buddhism will say that time is nothing but an illusion. Well, till now we talk a lot about time, but what is this right time, wrong time, good time or bad time? Well, there is nothing such. Can't you remember what Gandalf the Grey told Frodo Baggins? So do all who live to see such times, but it's not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. Thank you. Thanks for watching.